members of the Christian Council, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, President Adama Barrow. Today I'm happy to be in this seat representing the various religious groups of the country, and in particular the Christian Council this morning. So you are welcome to the Presidency.
Your Excellency, distinguished venerable religious leaders, honorable ministers, government representatives, all protocols respectfully observed. We bring you New Year greetings from the Gambia Christian Council, and by extension, the entire Christian community in the Gambia. Your Excellency, we are cognizant of the weighty responsibility entrusted to your charge by our beloved nation, and therefore express our renewed commitment to complement your government's effort in the attainment of the strategic objectives of our beloved Gambia through prayers, advocacy, and our social outreach programs. As we continue to build on the historical legacy of our predecessors, we would like to remind ourselves that Christians have been pioneers in the social and economic development of the Gambia. The early economic agents were all Christians. The Carrolls, Jones, Richard, Mahoney, Bright, and Woolfield, to name a few. In addition, the Christians built a solid Gambian civil service and established the present education system by initially setting up St. Mary's School, Albion School, St. Augustine's Primary and High School, Methodist Boys High School, and Methodist Girls High School that were later merged to form Gambia High School. At the present time, the Christian community accounts for over 120 schools of reputable quality across the country. Your Excellency, hundreds of thousands of Gambians, most of them non-Christians, receive their education from these schools. We continue to provide high quality education to Gambian children. Our future leaders, teachers, doctors, engineers, lawyers, civil servants, etc. The impressive results recorded by our mission schools manifest our commitment to national development. We also need to remind ourselves that the pioneers of our political liberation were, for most parts, Christians. Edward Francis Small, Sir John Mahoney, P.S. Njai, Reverend J.C. Fye, Hannah Foster, David Kwesi, and Augusta Jawara, to name a few. Moreover, in the 1950s and 60s, we provided medical services at Christi Kunda in the URR and to thousands of neglected villages in the surrounding areas. We are cognizant of the fact that success cannot be attained without the hand of God, and therefore commit the entire development program of our nation to the Creator of the universe, the omnipotent God, with whom nothing is impossible. Your Excellency, we are thankful to God for the unique and exemplary peaceful coexistence of all, irrespective of faith, ethnicity, and political affiliation, and pray that God will empower your government to strengthen these enviable natural resources for the good of all. As spiritual leaders, our role is to promote social justice, equity, and accountability for all without fear or favor, according to the responsibilities entrusted to our charge. We do appreciate the attempts made by your government to facilitate the dignity of all within our borders and empowering our beloved people to decide on matters that affect them. We, however, urge your government to step further to foster unity among the various political parties and empower each to take a productive role in our nation building. There may be diversity in the political strategy employed by the different groups for our development, but there must be harmony in the product of their endeavors. Gambia first, before any other institution, should therefore be our pledge and slogan. We fervently pray that you will use your good office to pursue the needs of the most vulnerable among us, irrespective of their creed, ethnicity, or political affiliation, and promote unity, freedom, peace, and justice. We will join you to stand in defense of our human rights and safeguarding the peaceful coexistence and religious freedom that esteem our beloved nation. Your Excellency, please be assured of our church's continued prayers for you, your family, government, and indeed the Republic of the Gambia. We would like to leave you with these words of courage from the word of our Savior Jesus Christ. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John chapter 14 and verse 27. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the audience granted.
It is with great honor and pleasure that I welcome you to the State House, ground on the auspicious occasion of the festive season of Christmas. It is a great feeling to be in the company of spiritual and religious leaders. Mr. Chairman of the Christian Council, religious leaders, the Gambia, although largely populated by Muslims, is well known as a secular state, where our laws, custom, and traditional beliefs and practices accommodate all Gambians, irrespective of their religious differences. In addition, given that the Gambia is a constitutionally secular state, our government has maintained the atmosphere of the secularity of the state since we assumed office. Hence, I am urging all Gambians to continue to promote the existing mutual respect among followers of different faiths. It is a common knowledge that both citizens and non-citizens live harmoniously together and are free to practice their religion without threat or intimidation. It is a country that is exemplary of religious tolerance, where Muslims and Christians are bonded by a common belief in God, cultural norms, and values. These shared values have fostered fellow feelings and universal brotherhood among the different faiths. Mr. Chairman, religious leaders, it goes without saying that the Gambia has been noted for its traditional religious tolerance in spite of religious differences. Religious tolerance has become a significant hallmark of our society. And I have no doubt that this is here to stay. In spite of the perceived differences, we need to do more to consolidate the gains made in the aspect of religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence, so that has become a permanent and everlasting characteristic of our society for posterity. At this juncture, I may take the opportunity to acknowledge the critical role played by Christian religious leaders in promoting spiritual development and peaceful coexistence in the Gambian society. I would urge you all to keep up the good job in that respect, as I strongly believe that the critical role you played in our society contributes towards guiding citizens towards doing good, sharing, and caring for each other. A caring society is a loving society, and a loving society is a peaceful society. Mr. Chairman, religious leaders, I am indeed very grateful for the support and the solidarity extended to our government, particularly during the critical period of the unfortunate political impasse. We cannot thank you enough for the role you played, especially Anna Fall. You stood your ground and speak the truth. That's what we expect from religious leaders. We expect religious leaders should be neutral. They should be God-fearing. They should not be afraid of speaking the truth. That is noted, you are in the books of history of this country as far as this new Gambia is concerned. We are proud of you. So thank you very much for the efforts, for the bravery, and you stood by the Gambia. We recognize the role of the Council in the promotion of national peace and stability, and your active participation in development initiative of this country. The Council is assured of the full support and collaboration. Full support and collaboration of my government in its efforts to promote peace, social, economic development of this country. I would therefore use this opportunity to re-echo what is already enshrined in our national anthem. We strive and work and pray, and that all may live in unity, freedom and peace each day. I thank you for your kind attention.